I'm Divya. I'm from R.B.V.R.R. Women's College, MSc Computer Science, first year, second semester. Today my seminar topic on recursion. In this we will discuss about the recursion introduction, abstract, types of recursion, recursion, program, advantages, disadvantages, conclusion. First we will discuss about the introduction of recursion. Recursion. A recursive function is a function that calls itself. Recursion is a process of procedure goes through when one of the steps of the procedure involves invoking the procedure itself. In a program, the main function might call function A, which that might call function B. It is also possible for a function to call itself. A function that calls itself is called recursive function. Recursion is a common mathematical and programming concept. Abstract of recursion. Recursion, a technique for solving large and computational problem by repeatedly applying the same procedure to reduce it successfully smaller problem. This is the procedure how recursion is solving the problem. First, if it will divide the computational problem into sub-problems, then it will apply the procedure to reduce the successful smaller problem by repeatedly. Recursion refers to a programming technique in which a function calls itself either directly or indirectly. Recursion is a common mathematical and programming concept. A recursive procedure has two steps, one or more base cases, a recursive step. Types of recursion. Recursion can be two types, directed recursion, indirect recursion. First we will discuss about the direct recursion. Direct recursion is a type of recursion in which a function directly calls itself with its own block of code. Indirect recursion. Indirect recursion, in this recursion the function calls another function which call the original function. In direct recursion it will call itself with its own block. In indirect recursion it will call the another function. This is the difference between direct recursion and indirect recursion. This is the program for recursion. First, this is the program as recursive function. First, we will define the main class. Then, message was, we will send the message, print. We will print this is a recursive function. Then, message was closing. Finally, we will call the main function in main. This is the output of that program. This is a recursive function. We will give in the program print like this. This is a recursive function. In output it will display this is a recursive function, this is a recursive function, and this output repeats forever because it is a recursive function. It will call repeatedly until the program ends. About the program and output, this message function displays the string and then it calls itself. The string is this is a recursive function. Each time it calls itself, the cycle is repeated. This program, the message function receives an argument that specifies the number of times a function should display the message. Advantages of recursion. A complicated function can be split down into smaller subproblems utilizing the recursion. The second disadvantage is sequence creation is simpler through recursion that utilizing by nested iteration. The main advantage of this is it will function render the code look simple and effective. Disadvantages of recursion. A lot of memory time is taken through recursive call which makes it expensive for use. Recursive functions are challenging to debug. The third disadvantage is the reasoning behind the recursion can sometimes be tough to think. Conclusion. The recursive function is most important for solving mathematical problem that requires a smaller method or logic to be implemented repeatedly until an exit condition is met. Thank you. Thank you all.